So the clowns are back in the news because they restructured Watson's contract. You know, the contract that should never have happened and was literally the reason why so many problems happened in the NFL because the clowns decided that they were going to absolutely ruin the league by giving Deshaun Watson so much money. Yeah, they're back in the news because they restructured Watson's contract. I'm sorry, but they make fun of themselves, okay? I'm trying to keep my composure here, but they make fun of themselves. So what they did was they took his money. Well, they took a majority of his money. I think it's $46 million total. Converted it into a signing bonus for him, right? So they gave it all into a signing bonus so that this year his cap hit is $19 million. Well, problem is, they still owe him money, right, in the long run. So he's going to be making $63 million the next 3 seasons. They might say, wait, why did they do this? They did this because they believe that they have a chance to go to the Super Bowl this next year. And if they go ahead and make the correct signings, because they haven't done something correct in my whole entire life of knowing them, then they will be able to go to the Super Bowl and possibly make a run. Remember the Rams went all in and to just make one run for a Super Bowl, so they went ahead and got all these players and bankrupt themselves later on. Somehow, some way, they believe they're in that same exact spot. So, after this year, there's going to be absolutely destroyed cap-wise. They're going to be paying him $63 million the next 3 seasons. But this season, they're going all in. So I don't think they understand the concept of how life works, that there's a good chance Lamar Jackson ends up back on the Baltimore Ravens. Joe Burrow is about to get his extension, and the Bengals are going to be just as good as they were last season. And the Steelers under Kenny Pickett will be even better than they were last season. The Miami Dolphins are going to be God tier because, of course, they have Tua back with Jalen Ramsey. And even the Jets are going to get Aaron Rodgers and be a God tier Jet squad. So, on God's green earth, clowns, where in your crystal ball did it say, you know what? This is the year. This is the year that we go and win a Super Bowl. Jesus Christ. No. Listen. This is the only way you could have prevented your situation you're in right now. If none of this crap happened. But guess what? It did. You're the clowns for a reason. You signed a guy to a crazy, ridiculous contract without thinking. Without using your brain. And now you're sleeping in the bed you made. And the worst thing is, this is kind of like, they remind me of? They remind me of a gambler. You know, a person who gambles all their money away. And they always say, oh, no, don't worry. I got this time, man. I got this time, man. Don't worry. I'm going to put in all my money now. You know, like they lose $20,000. Then they go, oh, don't worry, man. I'll make it all back. So then they put in another 20 grand. They can keep losing. They keep losing their money. But they keep saying, oh, no, dude, don't worry. This is it. This is the year. This is the year. This is the year. What are you going to do, Cleveland, when this year you don't make the playoffs, and are you going to say, oh, no, don't worry, next year we're actually going to now put Deshaun Watson's all his money into a signing bonus and give him $80 million a year for the last 3 years? You give him a fully guaranteed contract, Cleveland. You got to pay the guy. This is not we're going to get out of this because we are very smart negotiators. Well, you're not very smart in general. But you're not going to get out of this, Cleveland. You're going to be stuck in the same hole that you created for yourself, and you're running around chasing your own dang tail. Okay? You know what the difference between Cleveland and the Ravens are? We didn't do this crap. We didn't pay Lamar. Lamar doesn't have a contract. Lamar isn't sitting there with $250 guaranteed. Right now he's sitting there with 1 year, $32 million. Because the Ravens said, we're not going to be the Browns about this. We're not going to go out there and mess up and take the L and be in the same situation that the Cleveland Clowns are in. We're smarter than that. And what's happening right now? We're sitting here. Okay. We're probably about to go get 2 first-round draft picks for Lamar Jackson. Or bring him back, and he's going to sign the contract that we want him to sign. Listen. It's actually $230 million guaranteed. Jesus. How do you guys get stupider without me even realizing it? You guys just make more mistakes, huh? You're sleeping in the bed you made for yourself. That's just a fact. By doing what you're doing now, where you're trying to convert all this money, who are you going to go sign that's going to win you a Super Bowl? I want to know that. Are you really saying, well, Deshaun Watson's going to win us a Super Bowl? I'll give you, your defense is actually pretty okay. Your defense is pretty decent. Okay, so is your offense going to win a Super Bowl when you had Kareem Hunt? But, oh no, let me explain the Cleveland Browns for you. They had Kareem Hunt, guys, and everyone wanted to trade for him. Everyone wanted to give a pick for Kareem Hunt. And you know what the Clowns did? They said, nah, we'll just release the guy. Let's just release them. We could have a 4th round pick, 5th round pick, in a really good tight end class. But nah, we'll just release the guy. You guys have no running back other than Nick Chubb. I love Peoples-Jones, and I wish he would join another team. But he is your best receiver other than Amari Cooper. OBJ ain't coming back, bro. OBJ ain't coming back. Austin Hooper is leaving. Jesse Bates said he wanted to play for you guys, and guess what? Didn't play for you guys. Went to Atlanta. I love to laugh at this team. I'm sorry, but I will laugh at this team for my whole entire life. Because you guys are a mockery of the NFL right now. And you're going to be the mockery forever. I mean, you guys went, 3 years without winning a game. Sit down. Stop. When I started going to restructure his contract, when I first saw Deshaun Watson's contract who's getting restructured, I started laughing. Because I reported it on the channel, obviously, because it's news. But I started laughing because I'm like, this is why I didn't want to give the what's his name, Lamar Jackson, all the money. Because in the end of the day, you can restructure a fully guaranteed contract. You can. It's possible. But you can't get rid of the money. Right? Like, if I tell you right now, I'm going to give you $100, right? Give you $100. And I say, you know what? I'm going to give you $100 actually over a couple of months. I still got to give you the $100. I can't come back in a couple months and say, well, what if I give you like $5 now instead of $100? No, I can't do that. I got to give you the money. This is why fully guaranteed contracts are so scary. Because we'll say, for example, Patrick Mahomes' contract, you got a 10-year contract, $426 million, right? 126 was guaranteed. Only 126 is 100% he got that money. The rest of it, not guaranteed. Meaning that the team can rework his contract, push money around, give signing bonuses, do whatever. They can rework that contract. But for straight cash, homie, as, Randy Moss says, 126 is guaranteed. You gave the guy $230 guaranteed. Meaning, all that money is his. You can't rework that around. You can't restructure it. You can't do anything. You guys took the massive L. You guys are sleeping in a bed that you made for yourself. And this bed says Cleveland Browns on it. And you know it's awful because it says Cleveland on it. Guys, I love it. Just take the L and stop. You will always be the laughing part of the AFC North. Even without Lamar Jackson, with Tyler Huntley, I think we're still going to finish above you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.